Alright everybody, welcome back to Project Zomboid. I had a request, to make a how-to type of video on how to set up your own little how long can I survive in X. The person requested it specifically for the Louisville high-rise series that I did, but I'm right now getting ready to start, pre-work on the Louisville Mall series. So I figured, why not just show y'all here? It's the same process, it's just a different building. So you can use this process to, air quotes, spawn in at wherever you want to, and then get started from there, since it's kind of hard to find mods that give you a spawn point exactly where you might want. So you want to go to the mod menu. You want to activate this mod here. I accidentally made my character and forgot to enable it, so I had to go to the load screen. Let's load. And it takes a minute to load the Lua files usually, but basically what you want to do is you want to get this cheat menu mod. There's other ways to do it, like using the developer commands, but I'm not really familiar with those for this game, to be honest, and I'm kind of lazy, so this works out just fine for us lazy folk. If you want even more control, I believe the developer console does give that to you. And you can even teleport with it, which is something you can't really do easily with this mod. So you win some, you lose some, but this is the easiest way I found to do it for me personally, so it might be for you as well. I also have already spawned into Louisville using the Louisville Seaside mod, which is awesome. It makes a little compound up on the top corner of Louisville next to the river. It's basically impenetrable to zombies at the start. There's a little gate on the far side that they can break through, but it's really cool. It's fun for like a chill playthrough. I did one. That was my first time actually in Louisville, was playing a Seaside playthrough, and it's just really fun. You know, like really cool buildings, tons of garage space, stuff like that. I don't remember the name of the mod author for Seaside, but they did an awesome job. So shout out to whoever made Seaside. I'll probably link it in the description for this, as well as the cheat menu mod. Both of those mod creators are awesome people. So major shouts out there. And so once you get loaded in, which we're still waiting on here, you'll see that I am at Seaside already. Because like I said, I made this and then turned the cheat menu mod on. And that's also the same way you'll turn it off. It's up to you if you really want to turn it off. I want to turn it off because I'm not going to use it anymore. But if you want to use it to play around with stuff, or maybe you want to spawn in an item, like with my high-rise series, I spawned in a sledgehammer and placed it in the apartment that I was spawning in. But it's really up to you. So as you can see here, we're at Seaside. Let me show you the map. In Louisville. We're up here on the corner. This is Dinner Bell. This is my firefighter character for the Louisville Mall. So I believe the mall is over here, right? I think so. I've actually not been to this mall. I've only been to Crossroads. So this will be fun. This is Seaside. It's really, really cool. Like I said, you have a little barn. You have this dope greenhouse. And then you have these awesome storage facilities. Yeah, my dude's freaking the hell out because he is agoraphobic. So I'm just gonna, whoops, wrong one. You want to go to cheat menu. You have all these options here, which are awesome. This is the item spawner. So if you want to give yourself a sledge, you can use that there. Let me just show you how that's done really quick. Because it confused me at first, but it's pretty simple. You can just type in sledgehammer, and boom, you press it once, and you'll see it's been added to the inventory. I'm just going to drop this here because we're not going to use a sledgehammer in this playthrough. But I'll drop that as well. Alright, so the really important thing you need cheat menu for here to set this up is the ghost mode. So you'll be invisible. And I also like to turn on God mode because I think you can basically run infinitely like that. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure you can run. I know you don't get tired. I think the only thing you might get is exhaustion still, but whatever. You can always use walk 2. In fact, walk 2 is going to be quicker. If you don't know this, walk 2 is great. You can put on 2 times speed with it and still walk. So that's pretty cool. Saves me a lot of time. And you're not running, so you're not losing as much stamina. Those just open on their own. I didn't know walk 2 will open doors for you. Look at that. How cool. I had no idea about that. Okay, so we want to come back down this way. And as you can see, ghost mode, they can't see you. And I turn God mode on just as well. Like I said, because you won't get tired, and it gets rid of the panic if you have an agoraphobe. But then also, I don't know. I always worry that like I'm gonna somehow still get myself killed, even when they can't see me. And one thing I like to try to do, like with the walk to command, is I don't like to run. Whenever I'm going to set these up, I don't like to run because I don't want to like make any noise that they'll hear, because I don't want to lead a whole train of them to the building. I just want to deal with the ones that are spawned at that building naturally. So you want to avoid doing any kind of noisy activities because that'll just bring some more to you. And I know some stuff whenever you're in ghost mode is quiet. Um, it's ghosted as well, but I don't think that running is. I think you still make footsteps and they will hear that and they'll come bother you. Nobody wants that. We're just cruising along in Louisville, completely invisible. So you can see what I meant by like dev mode sometimes is easier because you can just teleport, but I'm not familiar using that, so I don't bother. But if you are familiar with the dev console, you can use that option instead for invisibility and for teleport, and you're good to go. You can spawn items too, so. And also just a word about this Louisville Mall series. It's looking like that's going to be the victor for the polling. It's only been 1 day since the poll started, but still, it looks like that's going to be the big winner. Which I was hoping it wouldn't be, because this is going to be really hard. This is going to be so much harder than Dicky Wrinkler's challenge, but I will provide as best as I'm able. And to anyone who's feeling let down that maybe their favorite idea didn't get first place, don't worry. I'm gonna make all of these series at some point. They're all really awesome. I'm really excited about all of them personally. I couldn't even choose myself. That's why I kind of offered it up to you guys for your input, because I couldn't decide what I wanted. But yeah, if you didn't get your favorite being chosen as #1, don't worry, it's coming. Probably sooner than later, because I doubt that I'll survive very long at the mall. I've tried I tried at least 10 times before in the past to do a Louisville or a Crossroads Mall, like, rooftop spawn, and it did not ever go well. I had about 4 different dinner bell characters who they all bit the dust quite soon before ever getting off the roof. I also learned that roof is too far to jump off of without dying. So if if you didn't know, now you know. I learned that the hard way. That was the OG dinner bell. How far are we? Louisville is so damn big. Okay, we're close. So yeah, you just want to keep walking all the way to your destination. I'm going to be spawning, or air quote spawning, on the rooftop just to see how that goes. I don't think it would be wise to spawn anywhere else, to be honest. So I'm not really familiar with this mall, so you might have to bear with me a minute as I kind of figure out how the hell to get up there. I looked at the PZ map wiki a bit, but it was, I don't know, man. It's a big place, and there's lots of walls, and come on. I don't want to break any windows. I really don't want to. That'll make... Let's test it. Can they hear my running? I don't know if they hear running, so you might be okay to run, actually. I thought they could hear it, but it doesn't look like they're noticing. And once you find your building, ideally the door will be unlocked. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Brother, how you doing? Not so good, it looks like. Yeah, the reason we are a firefighter is a little bit of head canon here. And I guess as soon as it's out of my head, it will be official canon. But this Dinner Bell, he, besides having a very funny name, he was a firefighter, clearly, by his clothing and occupation. And he kind of fucked up, man. Like, well, he didn't fuck up as bad as that other of his teammates who is a zombie now, but he got himself trapped on the roof. We were responding to an outbreak event, and as a first responder, you know, we got to get there. So we responded to an outbreak event at the mall, the Great Ohio Mall, which is where we're at now. And yeah, it got bad, as you can see. There's a lot of zombies. So Dinner Bell, he took refuge on the rooftop. He just barely was able to get there in time. I don't know which way to go. Try this. He took refuge on the rooftop, and you know, it worked for... Oh, dude. I am like a navigation expert. I looked at that PZ map one time and boom, we're on the roof. Okay, I'm so proud of myself. Just had to toot my own horn. If you're ever on a road trip, you want gecko level navigations. Through GPS, you should bring a gecko with you. But yeah, so this is it. So I'm either gonna air quote spawn in there or maybe up here. Yeah, probably up here is where I'm gonna spawn. So once you're at your location, you want to wait, teleport menu. I've never used that. You might be able to teleport with the cheat menu mod. I've not tried it. If you try it, let me know if that works. But you want to turn off ghost mode and you want to turn off god mode. And then boom, you have officially spawned in at your chosen location. Have fun on your challenge series. And let me know how they go. I would love to hear what kind of challenge series you guys are coming up with, what kind of buildings you're trying to survive in, spawn at. I think that's so cool to hear everybody's opinions and ideas. So let me know in the comments or join the Discord page, the channel Discord page, and let me know there. You can find that link, by the way, on the community tab of my channel. And as always, have a good one, everybody.